What do you think the left's going to have to do to kind of rebuild and change things up with their messaging?
They need to grow up.
4 years.
They need to grow up and get with the program and understand that as times and things may have changed, things remain the same. James Carville, a Democratic strategist, is the economy stupid? He was famous for that quote. When you think about the economy, when you think about borders, when you think about security and safety in the streets of America, that's what people care about.
So why couldn't you say that before the election? I'm so sick of you people. I am. Stephen A. Smith is going to drag the left. He's going to drag all of them. The View, Sunny, Whoopi, who else? Joy Reid, all of these cackling women that you black men can't get under control and tell them to stop mothering you on national television. Okay.
A majority of the justices parroted a string of debunked talking points, all under the guise of protecting the kids. Just not every.
They want white supremacy by ventriloquist effect. There is a black mouth moving, but a white idea through the running on the runway of the tongue of a figure who justifies and legitimates the white supremacist practices.
This election is no longer about the old guy that's in the White House now. Like, all the op-ed pages and the New York Times can run around and opine about, what Joe Biden should do. And, y'all have fun with that. Enjoy yourselves, intellectual thought leaders. I no longer care. To be alarmed. And if you would vote for that, people may not feel so confident that they're safe with you. This is not crazy. This is legitimate feelings.
The slave thing is a bummer.
It's a bummer.
I
still believe in reparations, by the way, so y'all can stop texting me and emailing me and saying that I'm a white girl and that I don't deserve reparations. I still believe that.
But now all of a sudden you a tough guy because you voted for Trump behind the curtains, okay? And now because everything went your way and the media is saying we're going to start speaking a different way now you're going to say what you should have been saying, okay? I see you people for who you are. But whatever, we'll go ahead and go with it.
The Democrats tried to get us to care about other stuff. And it's not to say that folks don't care about those things.
I don't.
But they don't care about those things more than they care about money and safety.
Right. Yeah.
It's never going to change. And so what happens is that, they've been a bit transparent. One could easily argue. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I don't like either side. I think both sides need a whole lot of work. But in the same breath, it utterly disgusted me, when I watched, how things transpired. I was going to vote for Kamala Harris because with Trump, my attitude was he's going to be on a revenge tour and it's going to be the same kind of chaos that existed during his first term.
What chaos existed during this? But that's why I can't stand you people. You talk out of both sides of your butt cheeks. I'm sorry. This is not downside. By the way, guys, if you do like the video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell. We're kind of going different with these things. These people who are talking, right? Like Stephen A. Smith has always been on the wrong side, right? I have a video about Stephen A. Smith from years ago. I want to go down the catalog to see when he was coming at Kyrie Irving and sounding like a cheap simp. You can check it out. I'm not going to say the name of the video because I don't need them to go back looking at my old stuff because I got away with a lot. I almost lost the channel. Anyway, coming back to present day, I didn't vote for Trump because he's just going to be on a revenge tour. He could sue them civilly if he wanted. He's not going to be on a revenge tour. You did vote for Trump. You did vote for Trump. You said never going to say it because y'all still don't have the balls. Grow some.
And I didn't think the nation needed that. But I had no problem with anybody who felt otherwise because I saw some of the things that the Democrats were doing. You're a Republican and you're being accused of being a threat to democracy because he's an aspiring authoritarian and he wants to do X, Y, and Z. But then you're in office with your president who promised to be a one-term president, who promised to be a transitional president and just a stopgap to pave the way for a younger generation. Then the Dems win the midterms and you feeling yourself and you say, nah, I'm staying. even though I'm going to be 82 if I win the election, and I got to give 4 years after the age of 82. You said that shit. And then after you did that, then you turned around and what do? They grease the skids for you, so there's no primary that you have to go through where you have to face any competition. Then when you show up June 27th for a debate where you look like hot garbage, they turned around and said, you got to go. So you get booted out, pushed out July 21st. They elevate the vice president, which I understood because obviously she's the vice president and what have you, and she should have been next in line, but she didn't have to go through a primary. Okay, so America is about dollars and cents, sure, but we also pride ourselves in a capitalistic society and being about competition. Well, when did they face competition? You didn't allow anybody to compete against them. You didn't allow leftists or Democratic voters to pick a choice between, you and a Dean Phillips or Marianne Williamson or whomever else was interested, even a Bernie Sanders or somebody that may have come in.
I mean, yeah, he's right about that, but still, he did say that part when it happened. He did talk about that, but still, why are you even still voting Democrat anyway? I just don't get it. I mean, when it comes to foreign policy, they're both the same anyway. These people are overt. I mean, I guess I shouldn't want people lying to me, right? But anyway, they believe in open borders. Everything that I thought was going to happen under Joe Biden happened times 10. Why are you somebody in your position who has access to extreme knowledge? Everybody does now. Like, knowledge is in our pocket, right? The phone. Why is everybody just still... Okay, let me slow down, because there's an awakening happening, and I am grateful to God for it.
To play. You didn't give an opportunity for that level of competition to exist. So because you didn't do all of that, wait a minute. That's not our democratic society. Now, you didn't violate any laws. You didn't do anything unconstitutional, but that didn't mean that you were on the up and up. It didn't mean that you avoided being slick and shrewd and maneuvering your way through it. And then you turned around and tried to guilt us into voting for you. Michelle Obama, a vote for him is a vote against us as women. So it can't be a vote for somebody's wallet. It can't be a vote for somebody's safety. It's got to be about you. It's got to be about, it's a vote against women. Oprah Winfrey goes out. Well, this might be the last opportunity a woman gets a chance to vote. What? What are you talking about?
That was crazy.
What are you talking about?
She said that?
Are you telling me that women not going to be able to vote come the midterm election?
That was crazy.
In 2 years, in 4 years, they're not going to be able to vote for the presidency. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And so you see stuff like that, and then we think about racism, and we think about all these other things. Whether xenophobia, misogyny, all of these different things, and then you say, wait a minute, you kind of fueling that too.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm sitting with the three of y'all right now. Neither of y'all are black. I don't have a problem with you. So what? And guess what? I didn't vote for Trump. You voted.
I'm so tired of them talking about racism. Oh my God, I can't. I'm so guys. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? Drop a comment below. Help me out. I don't know, because it's like, hey guys, I have an epiphany. We're all sitting here. You three, you're not black, and I don't have a problem with you. Dog, we did not just come over, they didn't just remove the shackles off. Okay. Bro, we've been integrated. I'm not the person for forced integration too, by the way. That's for alive. Coming back to the point, the civil rights era is over. It's done. It's done. And it's been used against you. Okay? Black folk, just so you know. It was never for you. Okay? Anyway, that's why remove your emotions. Racism, misogynistic, this, that, and the third, anti-Semitic. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I know I'm spazzing out. But man, we still doing this. Y'all don't get tired of this ish. This man is older than me. I'm sorry. Okay. I sound like a whiny woman. Listen. Guys, look. It's not even doom and gloom. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. I've actually done a few videos on Stephen A. Smith. Let me find out. Stephen A. Smith actually is somebody that I've been covering for the past few years. Didn't even realize it. People are waking up. They're going to wake up to their own time, okay? So let me calm down. And the awakening is necessary, right? God is good, because now for me, it's not even about all of this. It's like, I don't want American soldiers getting involved in wars that we should not be in. And I don't want to say petrified because that's too much, but yeah, it's on my mind. It's on my mind. I see what's going on. I'm paying attention, and I see who's moving and pulling the strings. Emotional capture is real. If I can leave you with anything else, cling close to the word of the Creator. Cling close to the Creator. Cling close to God. Even if I'm not saying we got to go to church. You got to do. Take some time out. Pray, meditate, really pray, because you're gonna need discernment. They're going to try to get us on emotional capture. And y'all can't have my emotions anymore. When was the last time I think I gave my emotions in 2016 when they forced me to vote for Hillary because they said it would be morally reprehensible if I didn't and all of this other stuff. That was the last time y'all were ever getting that out. I said the next time we have an election, I am doing my research and nobody's going to bully me into anything. Okay? We have to remove emotions. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.